of the Nation of Elevation. And man, I've tried to schedule this show for a while. So today I brought you a special show that I've had the research on for about probably at least this month. So with that being said, y'all give it up for Najee. What up, my friend?
What's going on with you, man?
Not too much. So we'll get right to the questions. Because they're, you know what I mean, they pretty much are pretty intense to me.
Oh, okay. We got intense questioning.
Um, Let me turn this down. All right. So we'll start out from, and they get easy and may get harder. They may not be nothing to you. You know what I mean? It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Where are you from?
Toledo.
Yes, sir. Home of the mud. You heard me.
Mud baby.
What made you want to rap over everything else that is available to you?
I don't rap.
Oh yeah,
No.
Mike sent me this. What do you do? BMG. You're the CEO of
Yeah,
Boss.
yes.
Okay.
I'm the CEO of Boss Music Group. I manage, I produce, I throw events. I do everything but rap.
Okay.
Make
And
beats, whatever.
that's I read that and then I found something that I thought was your music, so I screwed up.
Mm.
What high school did you go to?
I went to a couple. I went to Woodward, Start, and Wait.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I went to Rogers and Bowser.
Hmm. I used to
Oh.
go to Bowser. I skipped there. No, it was Rogers. I used to skip at Rogers.
It was an easy school to leave from.
Yeah,
So, what is the Toledo takeover?
that was
Was
a tour I put together last year. Um, we did a three-city tour: Detroit, Toledo, Fostoria. I might continue it next year, but I don't know. I was thinking about doing Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati.
right, right. I got a friend up there who I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee now,
Okay, I'd have
but
been there before.
I got a friend up north there who's putting together a music hall just inside of Northwood, Ohio, just right across the line on Woodville Road. I think it's on.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
have more. I'll have more information on that as it becomes available.
okay. Let me know. I'm always, you
Definitely,
know.
definitely. What is Tears?
That's my artist, one of my artists.
I'm sorry. It says who is Tears. I read it wrong. I read two questions at once.
Oh, who was Tears? That's my artist, BMG Big Tears, or Terry Tears Johnson on all platforms.
Okay. All platforms. Where was the first place you performed?
I ain't never performed.
I mean that. Jesus criminy. That you put a show together.
I think it was the main event on the east side of Toledo, right there on Star and East Broadway.
Main event was yeah, I think so. Or a main. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's club change every year.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I threw a 420 bash there. That was my first 420 bash. I done thrown six of them since then.
Nice. So, what was the biggest crowd that you promoted for?
Um, I did a open mic challenge. It was like a 3 week challenge, and the winner won the trip to a BET Hip Hop Awards party to perform.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had that mug was packed 3 weeks straight.
That's crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I'm a sponsor of something called the Wrap Off. I'll send you that real quick.
Yeah, send it to me. I'm always looking for opportunities for my company and artists and stuff.
Yes, and this is a great opportunity for all artists because it's not a battle rap. What it is you take a few of your what you think is your best songs, and someone else takes a few of their best songs, and someone else takes a few of their best songs, and you go until you get eliminated. Is
Mm-hmm.
and it's being filmed at the same bar in Nashville that they filmed Hustle and Flow in.
Okay.
Cody Crazy is who's doing that. And I sent you that. And that's gonna be major because it used to be just, limited to like the Memphis area, but now it's open to the everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be that'll be a good event. That'll be a great event. Um, I gotta look at these questions because we read them and I wrote them a month ago, but I just copied them. After we did the
Mm-hmm.
research. So in Toledo and Toledo only, who is the biggest artist you worked with?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. We ain't work with well, I don't work with a lot of artists. I don't work with Cheetah, Low Keys, Frankie
I've
Coleon.
had Low Keys on the show.
Yeah, her and Tears got a song together. Cheetah and Tears got a song together. Uh, Frankie and Tears got a song together.
Frankie's fire.
Uh,
He's
yeah, Frank. I used to manage Frankie.
oh yeah, yeah. He's
Mm-hmm.
a great artist. Great artist.
Yeah, yeah. He talented.
Definitely, definitely. How many how many people you said your label, your company, is it a team on it, or is it just you're the man? Like, is it other artists? Is there artists under you?
Yeah and no. It's a couple artists that I mess with, but I'm not like really managing no one but Tears at this point. I got a couple artists that I'm bring into my situation because I got a couple deals on the table. So once I get those solidified, then I'm gonna bring on a couple more artists. I'm gonna try to put on for my city before it's over.
Yes, sir. That's the most important. Getting yourself
I
right.
got
What up, Stringer? Getting yourself right, and then giving back. I always say,
to.
if I make it doing this, which I mean, there's 1,010,000 people doing what I do, but if I make it, I would definitely give back.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's about.
So, how many platforms are you on?
All of them.
All of them.
Yep. Tears just dropped the album, hosted by RJ Lamont out of Detroit. It's on all platforms. It's BMG Big Tears. Before I Make It. Doing good too.
All right. How do my people get a hold of you if, for say, they need some music work done?
Uh, shit. Social media. You can hit me up. Najee Not Senior on Facebook, Instagram, wherever.
And I have two more questions, and then I'm gonna let you explain what it is you do and how, into detail.
Mm-hmm.
Are you obviously you're willing to work with other artists? I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's not shouldn't even been a question. And how many videos, or not videos? Yeah, how many videos have you produced?
A couple. In the process of the shit, producing a video now for one of his songs, and I did another one of his songs, "Bust It Down." I did that video. We just be doing a lot. We got movies on the way, all types of stuff.
That's dope. That's so dope. Let me see. Okay, now what I want you to do is tell the people, all my music fans all over the United States and in Canada, what it is that you do in BOS.
I'm the CEO. I'm the owner. I'm the manager. I'm the label.
The label. There it is. And with every CEO label holder, you promote most of your artist musics to the fullest, whether you produced it or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and I'm not talking money because that's none of my business. But if I was to come to you and I wanted a full package, like a video, song, mix, mastered, everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
How much exposure would you give that package until you would move on to the next?
Probably like 6-month run, heavy promotion. Yeah, it's a lot to it though.
I know.
It's a lot to
And
it.
that's why, and that's the reason I said I don't want to. I don't know. We don't want to talk about money because that's none of my issue.
It's a lot to it. It really depends on how much money you got.
Right, That is a major fact.
Yeah, that's the biggest factor in this music.
I just find what like I deal with Lagodi Entertainment and Loudface Music Group and Hangar 18. And when I was in the studios, because my office used to be in the studios of Loudface Music Group / Hangar 18 downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in there, and they were in there working, man, I would just sit and watch and watch and watch that shit, man. If to my people that are watching or gonna watch, if you ain't ever seen nobody engineering music, you really missing out, because that's a whole art. That's a Picasso.
That's one of the most important things about music. You gotta have the right engineers. Your song could be fire, but if the engineer ain't do his job, it ain't gonna sound good.
Right. Everybody's got to be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got a guy in Canada that I deal with. His music's a little different, but it's hip hop with oh, what the hell is it? It's a little ass guitar, ukulele.
I know what a ukulele
Oh,
is.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All his songs are done with that. I'm gonna have him on the show in like February.
I wouldn't mind hearing that.
I'm kind of excited because he sent me a couple of songs, and like I thought it was unique that Tempest Van Gogh did a song with Low Keys
Mm-hmm.
called Violins, and she played the violin in it. That
Yeah.
that was gas. That
Mm-hmm.
was gas,
Yeah, I liked that song.
man.
I just met. Well, I done business with Tempest, but I just met him. He in the movie that I was just telling you about.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've interviewed him. We've hung out a couple of times. You know what I mean? Like he's a great guy,
Yeah, he cool.
and he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. So, how long have you had BOS
Boss Music Group
or
about
BMG? What the fuck is
yeah,
BOS?
DMG.
I said that. It's wrote down right here, and then it says BOS Music.
Music Group.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
okay. Because I
Yeah.
wrote down what your shirt says, and then I also wrote down BOS. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I didn't screw up that one.
No, you good. You good.
But like I was saying, when you watch somebody do all that, what's up, Ben? When you watch somebody go through the process of getting for example, one song that you know is a smash. You know what I mean? They're gonna be banging it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the mixing and mastering, the recording, this is what you do, right? And and then you do the whole engineering process, get it to where it needs to be, and then the artist will receive it at some point, get it back, and then at that point he decides on what step he wants to take next, right?
Yeah, I don't do the engineering though. That's a whole different skill set. The engineering is a whole different skill set. That's why I said that's the most important part of the
Yeah,
music.
because A and B's got to be the same. You know what I mean? Ain't no crazy shit on any level. So, out of everything that you do, what's the hardest part of being a CEO?
Getting the artist, breaking the artist. Breaking the artist is I've been sending songs to A&Rs and stuff. But right now I'm dealing with an A&R from Rock Nation. He offered me a deal, and then I'm dealing with another A&R from Atlantic, and they offered me a deal too for my company.
Ben, hit my
Basically,
inbox. Yeah, and like a group that a guy that I grew up with, his name was Joe Nathan, and he has North Coast. I hope I get this right. North Coast Music Group, and
I'm here
man, like I've been seeing lots of all kinds of stuff from them. You know what I mean? Not just him, but his whole group. And I keep saying, is it easier to work with somebody or?
I tried to work with North Coast. It wasn't a good situation, but
I respect it. But is it like, do you believe that the city would expand further into music if more artists work together?
yeah. It's the Toledo is the polar opposite of most cities. Like you go to Detroit, it's all love. Like any artist from Detroit, they all support each other. You go to like Cleveland, all the artists support each other.
You get more.
In Toledo,
You get more love.
Yeah.
in other cities than you do in your
Mm-hmm.
and the crazy thing is T-Jax is one of the biggest promoters in Toledo that I know of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One of them. And
Mm-hmm.
he did Hip Hop Fridays. He does shows here and there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing his thing and promoting is basically what I do. You know, you send me something that you want shared and you want it seen on every platform other than yours. Because I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
there's different ones. I'm sure we got different ones. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
promote and I don't charge nobody. I just do it to, you know, so you tell me, hey Dave, play this artist for me. Play this song for me. You know what I mean? When I
Mm-hmm.
do my power hours on Saturday, I play the song.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sing you a song or two.
Yeah, definitely, because I definitely promote it, man. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole purpose of these shows. And
Yeah.
I got an artist on the Facebook questioning that said if you're looking for artists to hit his inbox, but I'll have him hit yours.
Okay.
It'll be better that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell him to hit me up. I'm always looking for some hot artists.
Definitely. So
Really and truly, Toledo need to work together. Like one person ain't gonna make it out of here. We in the mud. One person ain't gonna make it out the mud by itself.
nope, it takes an army to dig out that bitch. I mean, an army.
But Toledo is damn near like the crabs in the bucket. If they see you moving and progressing, they're gonna try to knock you down.
100%. And it's crazy that like I used to think that was normal. You know what I mean? How everybody. Now, I used to, but
Yeah, because it's you from Toledo,
right,
so yeah.
right.
But I done been to Houston, Atlanta, LA,
And I got out
New
here.
Orleans.
I got out here in Knoxville, you know, Tennessee, and the music world is a lot different here. You know what I mean? Like everybody promotes their own. You know what I mean? Like work together, they work together great. There's I mean, sure there's drama because of all the work you're putting in, but it's not the same for sure.
I'm already knowing.
For sure.
We went to New Orleans this summer. It's totally different. Like
it's like
from the radio stations, the clubs. We walked in clubs in New Orleans, asking them to play the song. They played it 4 or 5 times that night.
Nice.
You can't do that here.
No.
If you're in the club in Toledo, it's a 90% chance that you will never hear a Toledo artist.
And that's crazy because like, well, yeah, you're probably right. I was trying to think if there was any locals on the juice. There was a couple, but they only did that a couple.
Yeah, every once in a while.
10%.
Yeah. And if they do play a Toledo artist song, they ain't putting it in rotation.
No, they're just gonna play it real quick because somebody probably paid them.
Yep, that's it. So.
Yep, that's for sure. Man, do you got merch? Can we get BMG merch?
Yeah, hit me up on any social media. I also got a clothing line called A Meal that I'm about to introduce.
Okay,
it's called A Meal. All money is legal.
All money is legal. That's dope. Make sure when you drop that, when you get that all together, you send me a link so I can share the hell out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna tap in with you.
Definitely keep me updated and lock me in with Tears. You know what I mean? Lock me in with Tears, and I'll get him on here.
Yeah, I'll get him on here. All I gotta do is he love doing interviews and podcasts.
Yeah, because it's the exposure and free exposure is the best exposure.
Yep, pretty much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm cool with it, man. Do you want to shout out where? I mean, I'm done. Do you want to shout out anybody?
Man, shout out Toledo, man. We got to do better in this rap, in this music industry. It's too much talent here, but nobody to be on.
I
If I secure this deal with Rock Nation and my company becomes a distributor, it's like maybe 5 Toledo artists that I'm coming to get.
damn. That's a low number for all the talent that's and that's you know what let me tell you something before I have you go on. um you know like that's why I encourage, like everybody says, I'm the best artist around, and in your heart soul you may be, but
Yeah.
if that you're that good, that's why Cody Crazy at Lagodi Entertainment is doing the rap off to see how
Hmm.
good you really are. And then with that being said, I made a mixtape of I took hundreds of artists and I put them in in a group, and I would play so many songs on a power hour once a week, and I would let the kids, teenagers that really vibe to rap music more than anybody
Hmm.
else, pick what they would listen to if they were riding down the street or if they had their phone playing music, you know what I mean? If they were
Yeah.
vibing, and I made that a mixtape with the
Hmm.
help of street music. Um,
Toledo funny. I had an opportunity. Well, I was gonna do a Toledo mixtape, and I was gonna have R.J. Lamont, which he done like Sada Baby, PZ. He done mixtapes for everybody. In Detroit, he done a couple for Toledo artists too, but dang, City wasn't on it. So I just put together an album for my artist and had him host that, and said that's on all platforms right now.
nice, nice. So, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but you can go ahead and finish giving, like you said, Toledo do better. Your shout outs. I want to give a shout out to you for being on the show, taking a little bit of time out of your day.
Yeah, you all good. I like doing stuff like this, especially if it's for the city. You know what I'm saying? This city, it could do better. That's all I'm gonna say.
So as I go on, I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all looking for that work, man, hit him up. Any platform. He answers pretty quick on Facebook. I learned that, depending on the time. After about 11, he answers pretty quick.
Hmm.
But make sure y'all hit him up if y'all need that work. He's telling you he's ready to put in the work. Let's go. Um, make sure you guys, check out his merch. Hit him up for the BMG shirts. I know I'm gonna give me and my girl one.
Hmm.
Also, tune in. My next show is Monday the 18th with Flint Heen.
Yeah, I'm hip to Flint. He good.
That
He
boy's
good.
fire. I've had him on my
Hmm.
show. What I used to do is, I've been doing this for about 5 years. And what I used to do is at the end of the shows, I would have them spit something just randomly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I swear to you, when I first met him, it was him and Tez, and them boys was spitting. They was preaching, preaching, preaching. Um, and I think about all the shows that I did and all the shows that may come, and you know what I mean. Like I did charity shows, you know what I mean, to where like Homies Against Heroin, Rappers Against Gun Violence, and Breezy again from Street Music had 100% to do with that. You know what I mean? And there was other record labels there, you know, and she wound up cooking. Fuck, dude. Probably 100 hot dogs. And you know, some burgers and shit, you know what I mean? No, it was hot dogs. It was hot dogs. And gave them away to the people that came. And then what was left, it was probably more than that, honestly. And then what was left, her and her kids took downtown and gave out to the homeless until they were out of it.
That's what's up.
So the give back, you know, is real because, like I said, everything damn near 95% of the shit I do with the Nation of Elevation is free. You know what I mean? And I try to give back as much as I possibly can because, like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I'm free. I'm a free, damn near free promotion. I mean, I promote for free, but my program is damn near free. And when I have like Byrie Irvin, you know, I've had 5 years, and I was doing, when I first started this, I started doing it 1 day a week. Then I did it 3 days a week. Then it turned into 4. And then and then, you know what I mean? I slowed it back down because I didn't have no life.
It can get overwhelming.
So I slowed it back down. And right now, you know, I do my shows Tuesdays and Fridays, which is Fridays is an iffy day for an artist because of shows.
Yeah.
So, and then I use Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday as rescheduled days. So, you know, it works out. You know what I mean? Some days I only have the 2 shows. Some days I wind up with 5.
That's what's up.
It is what it is. But man, I'm not gonna take no more of your time. I'm sure we'll be talking to each other. I'm sure that I'm gonna have an inbox full at some point about your information and all that. And hopefully that some of the artists that are watching this put in the extra effort and hit up my guy and put in that work.
I'm all about it, man. Let's get this money.
Get that money. All right, y'all. With that being said, we out this bitch. You heard me?